Ready, okay. Sound and all okay. Gary, a 2-0 win against Coleraine. How did you see that overall?
Yeah, listen, it was a horrible night, wasn't it, for football? Delighted, clean sheet, 2 goals, 2 great headers from the 2 lads. And we move on to the next game very, very quickly.
And it's a result to keep momentum really building, which there's that real feel about the club at the minute.
Yeah, listen, it was always going to be a big month for us. Given the fixtures when they came out, when you're looking at the games and how they come about. Now you're looking at November and think, yeah, it's a tough month, and it'll tell us where we'll be at the end of that month. You know, where we'll either be back into the mix of things now, or be caught adrift now because it's such a difficult run of fixtures. But it's another one chalked off, and now we turn our attentions to the Glens.
And how important was it to follow up last week's victory at Windsor and all that came with that, with a win tonight?
Yeah, it was massive, and especially with them not playing this weekend, it closes the gap to 2 points. So it is. So what looked like a mountain to climb a while ago now, it looks like it's in touching distance now, and that's what you want to be doing, is continually ask questions of the opposition, continually ask questions of the other teams and see can they match your results. That's why the Friday nights are good, where you sort of get your blow in early, and see how people react.
Yeah, psychologically it's a big thing. It's been a 6-point swing in the last 6 days.
Yeah, it was. We just take it one fixture at a time. Obviously the win at Windsor wasn't just the win at Windsor. I think it was the manner and how we won at Windsor. In the football we played tonight, it didn't really lend itself to being that same type of game. It's Coleraine are a very difficult team to play against. They've gone very long and direct there tonight against us. So the styles have to marry up at times. When we had to show another side to us, the gritty side, and I think Shawnee Graham's done ever so well to dig that cross out and that there. And Joe shows all the desire to get in the end of it. Leroy shows all the desire to go and put the ball in the top corner. A fantastic header, and that's what we had to show tonight, and they had that in abundance.
And Joe Thompson, we talk about him every week because he scores every week. It's 5 goals, I think, his last 4 games, 10 for the season. It's an incredible run he's on for a centre midfielder.
Yeah, Joe the goal. Do you know what? Now, this is what people don't see. I think that's the big thing on the training pitch. Joe wasn't in the team. Obviously, Dylan was playing ever so well and keeping Joe out of the team. And Joe, being a senior player, could go one or two ways. He could huff about it. He could feel sorry for himself that he's not getting in. He had a bad calf injury from the start of the season. But Joe just knuckled down, worked his absolute socks off. The amount of extra training Joe's done away from, even after the training that he's done. So he's done his gym work, he's done his pitch sessions, and he wanted to stay and do extra. And it's testament to the lad's level of professionalism that he's now getting the rewards. Listen, I'm really a big admirer of what he's done over the last sort of month, 6 weeks. Like I say, because it's all about his attitude and mentality, and he's everything that you want in a professional.
And on tonight's game, we took that early lead and things maybe sort of fizzled out a little bit either side of half time. But as you say, we made sure we kept the clean sheet, and then we were able to add the second one, which wrapped things up.
Yeah, I suppose it's difficult. Like Cody, I've got so many ex-Larne players there. They've all come here with a point to prove. They were doggish and that there, and taggers and that their tackles, and there was a few wee niggly tackles going on in the game. But the game was strung out, and they ended up going a bit of a basketball game. The ball was going from one end to the other. I think that we looked very, very resolute at the back. We never really limited them to no real chances. I don't think that the Rose had really a save to make, other than one maybe he got caught trying to overplay a little bit, and Galakin it's got his pass in, but Kane was in the right position to cover it. I can't remember them having another chance in the match. We were maybe a wee bit wasteful when we were right on top in the middle of the first half. We should have really, when you smell blood, you should really go for the kill. Really, if we'd have scored at that time, I felt we would have run the game more comfortably. But like I said, we had to do it whatever way it comes, and it was a brilliant header to seal the game from Leroy.
Yeah, you can't play 38 games the same way or always look to impose yourself in the game the way you'd want to. But another big test coming up next Friday. Glentoran coming here to round off what has been a really testing month, but a really good month for us.
Yeah, so far so good, but like I said, the month isn't over, and it is only just a month now, it's nothing won in November, going into December. It's about keeping momentum, it's about having this level of concentration, this level of focus throughout the whole campaign. We dropped silly points at the start, but we've really gained momentum and got the show, the wheels rolling like we have, and now we're just going to roll into the next game. Hopefully everybody comes through there tonight. We'll have a few bodies back out. Dylan Sloan's obviously still out with a bit of a hamstring, but other than that, everybody should be raring to go for that game next Friday.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you.